Prism of Pandora Paragon, Part 5. When last we left Pandora and her newfound friends, they had journeyed to the temple of Athena to seek help in locating the power prism. Athena, however, was not keen to help Pandora, given that her device had disrupted the order of the gods. However, Pandora had persuaded Athena, who agreed on one condition.
You, Pandora, and your friends, must find and recover for me the Palladium.
What, the tarnation?
Jackson!
I'm genuinely curious.
What's a Palladium?
A sophisticated device that creates a defense barrier and protects the owner from threatening forces.
I built the Palladium in homage to my beloved Pallas. I was responsible for her death, vowed from then on to protect rather than destroy, and so I made the Palladium, which has protected the cities of humanity and the gods over the many centuries since its creation.
We must find it? How was such a precious item lost to you?
It was not lost.
Stolen then?
Yes, by the fates.
This trip just keeps getting wilder.
Why would the three sisters steal such a device?
For the same reason I had recalled it to my temple. These times have grown uncertain, Pandora. Not even the fates are safe from what is coming.
What is coming?
Oblivion.
An old wives' tale.
You are a fool. You have slept for far too long. Do you not feel the uncertainty in the air? You have heard my demands. I will help you when I can once again protect myself. This map will take you to them.
Athena hands Pandora a map and then disappears in a blinding light. Pandora looks at the map.
Oblivion, huh?
Are we going to get this Palladium?
I do not see any other choice.
I've always been at odds with fate, so I say let's go show these sisters that we don't need anyone pulling our strings.
How exactly have you been at odds with fate?
Well, you know, I tempt fate every time I open my mouth with you around.
You're gonna get yourself in so much trouble.
That is exactly what I mean. Here I say, I'm in. Let's go do this thing. And still, I'm in trouble for it.
You better be thankful you're so lovable, you big goof, or you would stay in mighty hot water.
I'm up for a lot of things, but stealing something that was already stolen by the Fates seems to be asking for trouble.
The fates won't be a problem.
Are you on a first-name basis with them too?
No. I have never met them, but they are reasonable beings. We just go in there and ask for it back.
If it were that simple, wouldn't Athena have done that?
Athena may be wise, but her style has always been to command, not persuade. And the fates hate nothing more than to be commanded.
I guess that makes a kind of sense.
Maude, does this map mean anything to you?
Well, I can read it, but the coordinates of our destination keep shifting.
It's a tracker map. It shows the current location of whatever it's set to find. These are very old.
Huh, that's neat. If I had me one, I could grow our little business tenfold.
You are so cute when you talk business. Isn't this so much better than sulking?
I swear I wasn't sulking.
I am grateful for your sudden signs of support.
Well, Maude always has had good instincts.
Oh, now you. Come on, we have work to do.
Maude, Jackson, and Pandora leave. Nony lags behind, pulling a paper out of her pocket.
Big Z has had his tail on us almost since we left the Hall of Time. I don't know how he found us, but on our way into the temple here, someone slipped me this note. Spy on Pandora for us, and we will make it worth your while. Or else. It isn't subtle and it isn't long, but it gets to the point. I helped Pandora because I thought she could help get me out of trouble, but her quest is increasingly putting us in harm's way. Titans, gods, fates. This is some heavy stuff, but her quest is noble. To repair the damage done by the destruction of her device. She didn't even cause it, but she wants to put it right. It's definitely better than whatever that scheming Big Z has planned. But then again, I don't want to be on Bigsy's bad side or his mysterious new boss.
Jackson re-enters.
What's the hold up? We're waiting on you.
It's nothing.
It's that note. Don't think I didn't see someone slip it to you on our way in here.
No, really, it's nothing.
It's Bigsy, isn't it?
It's a threat. Spy on Pandora for him or else.
Well, you know what you got to do.
But he'll come after me.
Not Bigsy. He's as malicious as they come. Pandora's going to make a better world for us, all of us. I know I've been bellyaching, but she's the real deal, and I see that now.
You're right. I just wish we weren't going up against the fates to get there.
Pandora can handle it. Did you see how she talks to the gods? Who does that? She is powerful. I'm telling you, we've got nothing to worry about. Now, come on.
Jackson and Nony exit the temple. Scene 5. The three sisters, Clotho, Lachesis, and Atropos, are uncanny figures who seem to contain only contradictions. Simultaneously old and young, their clothes look shabby and elegant at the same time. The three sisters are spinning, measuring, and cutting fate. Clotho holds out a rope which Atropos measures against her staff, which is marked as a measuring stick. Lachesis waits with her shears to cut.
How much longer, Sister Atropos?
It will not matter for us, Sister Clotho. Why, therefore, would you bother to ask our sister Atropos?
Sister Lachesis, we may have the Palladium, but that does not mean that the impending doom which threatens all life does not matter to us, right, Sister Atropos?
Sister Clotho is correct. We have fortified defenses against the impending doom. But, Sister Lachesis, even fate is not immune to the coming destruction. For one, we will have no need of our tools when there is no one left whose fate is to be measured out.
I, for one, would be glad, sisters, to set down my shears for an eon or more. My arms grow wear from our never-ending task.
I have measured and I have seen. It is not an age or an eon or even a millennia which will share this fate. It will be a never-ending rigidity which will plague all things mortal and divine, and we alone shall stand outside until our tools have rusted over. This is no pause, it is a full stop, Sister Lachesis.
But we will do what we must, sisters, to survive.
Enter Pandora, Nony, Maude, and Jackson.
Clotho, Lachesis, Atropos, Sisters 3, I come on behalf of the great goddess Athena to retrieve from you the Palladium.
Brazen.
Insulting.
Foolish.
I do not mean you harm. I come only
You
to...
do not think we know? Have not seen?
We saw this ragtag group of travelers coming from afar.
Only you, Pandora Paragon, are uncertain to us. We do not measure out your line, for you are something different.
Different?
We will not give you the Palladium, no matter which god should send you.
I cannot return without it.
You must.
Well, ladies, I figure we're on a mission and nothing is going to stand in our way.
Jackson draws a gnarly-looking knife.
Jackson, what are you doing?
We are here to talk, not to fight.
Impetuous.
Impertinent.
Imbecile.
The sisters move from their stances, working on measuring out fate to a ready stance preparing for an attack. Atropos' measuring rod is wielded as a quarterstaff, Clotho's rope is wielded as a garrote, and Lachesis' shears unlocked to become two giant cleavers.
Come on, Maude, we can take him just like that job we did for your father when we were first going steady.
That was to get back the airship from a gang of teenagers who had taken it for a joyride.
A pretty good comparison to our current situation, I thought.
Well, in for a penny, in for a pound, I suppose.
Maude pulls an axe from her belt.
I'm right behind you.
Nony produces two small daggers.
We are not here to fight.
It's a little late for that.
Too late indeed.
Yeah.
Jackson charges Clotho, who evades his attack and catches his wrist in a rope. Nony advances on Atropos, but one swing of her quarterstaff keeps Nony at bay. She can't get close enough to attack. Maude swings her axe at Lachesis, who blocks it with one of her large cleavers. Lachesis slices through Maude's ribcage with the other.
Maude!
To be continued.